is a JV of Gale Gas Limited and Bharat Petroleum, running in its 5th year of operations, is committed to this mission of Green Goa. And once again, to promote and strengthen this mission of Green Goa through media fraternity, we are happy to announce our new campaign, that is Goa Drives Green, to promote CNG for vehicles. On this note, I would now like to introduce our panel for today's press conference. Our CEO, Mr. Mohammad Zafar Khan, Mr. Nilay Vakil, our CFO, Mr. Mohammad Zafar, DGM, and Mr. Amit Gokhale, Senior Manager, who would address the press. I now request our CEO to kindly address the press. Thank you.
Very warm welcome to all of my media persons who are available here and my colleagues from GNGPL and other people are over here. So just to understand that we have a very short time over here, and first of all thank you for coming all the way for very short notice, because we have our plan to make it earlier, but because of some limitation of time we have been doing it very shortly and quickly. I'm very happy to share that last year we had some schemes launch that has resulted very good and very good performance over last 1 year. So that makes sense that we should go forward something more opportunities and challenging scheme launching in respect of the CNG drive or whatever we have. So before move forward, I will just go through very quickly about the performance of the last. So far we have our journey here, and without much taking time, you all know about the GNGPL company. So we, as you know all, that we have 4 business segment over here: industrial, commercial, CNG and domestic. And we have done something about the domestic last year that I will cover just in the next slide. But just to have an overview of the company's business performance, you see here that how we have moved. We have just started up in the 5 years operation. We have been able to operationalize the 6 CNG stations, more than 10,000 plus DPNG connections. We are in the process to get in supplying gas to household. 15 commercials, including very good commercial restaurants and all, we have been able to connect. 18 industrial customers, which includes majorly about MRF and Nestle, which is a very prominent industry in the North Goa and Bonda. And apart from that, we have already made some good infrastructure development by 1130 km MDP pipeline, which is a very huge network. Along with that, we have more than 45 km line, which is already in place, and we have done the development. So this is all our business so far now. And apart from the gas sale volume, because this company basically depending on how much volume we are selling to the industries and domestic as well. Now you see the exponential growth from the selling point of view, from 0.32 metric million standard cubic meter gas to straightway going to 10-fold, almost 8.34. So this shows that how performance of this company GNGPL is moving forward and how the development is being done by this CGD infrastructure. Similarly, last time we have been successfully launched one scheme of DPNG, where we have when I joined in Goa last year in July, I noticed that there are some lack of communication. People are not aware about the GNGPL. People even doesn't know that we have been able to reach them to supply the domestic gas to their household. That's the reason we launched in August 21 a very massive campaign that we are in the process of getting those customers who are getting installation of meter in their houses by 31st of October. We will have free 3 months connection, 3 months gas free of cost. That means 3 months gas means 3 cylinder, equivalent to 3 cylinder, nothing more than that. So that scheme was successfully evolved, and we have been able to roll out this scheme very successfully. And you see the performance. Based on that scheme, we have been able to reach our presence to more than 10,000 customers as of now. That's the reason we have been in just a span of maybe July, it was hardly 4,000, 5,000 customers. Now we have just touched more than 10,000 plus customers. So that makes sense that this scheme has given a very exponentially good results, Apart from that, we have been able to gasify those 5,600 customers. 5,600 plus customers, we are able to reach them in a way that they are able to, in a position to use the gas as and when they require. And apart from that, that's the result of this scheme. 2,800 customers as of now using the gas, out of which I am happy to share you that 2,500 plus customers have availed the benefit of 3 months gas. So their 3 months period, exclusively the supply was there, but there was no charge for the gas equivalent to 14.5 kg, equivalent to 1 cylinder of LPG. So that's the result that we have been able to meet more and more people connected. But at the same time, what I would like to say, that still the scheme is not resulted as much it was supposed to be. Meaning thereby that whatever a connection or whatever the people who have been made available the gas at their doorstep, outside their kitchen, they are still not coming forward. So what I would request from through you media person, that people should get message from this event that GNGPL has made the commitment and they are fulfilling it right now. And apart from that, they have already reached to more than 5,600 plus customers. Out of that, only 2,008 are actually using. So that makes the communication to all those who have already got connected with the GNGPL, using a meter is installed but still not using the gas. That is going to be a good point of view if you start some kind of message or sensitize them, those customers, that if you are in a position that where everything is available, what prevents you to using the gas. So my humble request with all these people present over here, that give them a message that GNGPL has laid infrastructure, had made investment, and in a way that people, only 2,008 are getting benefit of that. So not only 2,008, our target is 10,000 plus, but at the moment, apart from 5,600, only 2,008 are using. So rest again, 2,008 people can use it, provided if they are interested to take this as per their time convenient. So my one message from this, that people should not be deprived of that. Whenever the system is available, they should be using this gas. And it is also a message from my side that there was some miscommunication that people, GNGPL is not giving the free gas as committed. So no, it is not like that. We have been giving as per the commitment, and you will be surprised to know that more than 2,000 people have already used the benefit of that. And that is a commitment given by GNGPL and being fulfilled from this. So this way we are able to commit DPNG connection scheme, and we are using this, and this year scheme was only available for the October, but seeing the performance and requirement and people interest shown there, we make this scheme available to those customers who had been able to install the meter before 31st October 2021. This scheme will be available to those customers even if they get connected with the gas, even if today also. So that is the big challenges we have to complete it, that people who have not been able to get the gas as of now, but had the got meter installation, they will be definitely getting the gas free of cost for 3 months, equivalent to 3 LPG cylinders. So with this, I will just move on to the next, what action we are going now. So this kind of DPNG scheme has motivated us to make something more about the commercial as well, because the people commercial, I understand that have come to us and they have shown their interest, but they have some problem regarding the security deposit. They have to upfront make the payment to GNGPL regarding the metering infrastructure we provide their premises. So, and we understand their problem, that yes, this is going to be a big amount for a small customer like hotel and restaurant. So to overcome this, I have taken another step for the commercial customer, and that step is that for commercial customer, anybody who is interested to take the gas for their restaurants or hotels, they need not to pay upfront the security deposit in GNGPL as per the earlier policy. Now what I have done, their security deposit can be converted to equal number of EMIs, and what it will have, that this EMI will be billed to the billing, monthly billing or whatever it is, and that monthly will be coming forward with the bill without any giving upfront. Only thing what they have to do, they have to make their investment for their conversion, that's all. Apart from that, they need not do so. So this is a big an opportunity for those customers, and this through event, I want to communicate that message should be circulated to all the restaurants and using the LPG should be switched to PNG. reason thereby that after using this PNG, they will be able to use their saving also, because PNG always cheaper than LPG. And as per the policy, we have a complete pricing structure that makes that whatever the LPG prices are there, our PNG price should be minimum 10% cheaper than that. So by making the 10% cheap price, they can be used in a way that they can be benefited by using the PNG in their commercial and establishment. So these are a plan. We have already covered 15 restaurants, including some kind of confectionery also, like Bread Mart in Panjim or some hotel in Ponja. But that is not the end of the story. That is not the end of the journey. We have to cover up more and more. And these are our plans that we need to go to some of the more potential restaurants which are highly utilized the LPG cylinder, and to get them from LPG to PNG. So this is our plan for them, and this is the scheme which we have launched for them. Now coming to the third business segment which GNGPL has is about the CNG. Of course, CNG has got a tough time now because the pricing has of some kind of incremental gradually from the March to October. You have seen that almost 30 rupees has been increased, but this is nothing to do with that because the government has increased the price. But I am sure that over a period of time the prices will come down, and this scheme of CNG, using the CNG is still cheaper by 50% by the alternate fuel of diesel and petrol. So meaning thereby that still if you use the CNG in a way that it will be economical for running the car. To enhance this usage of the the usage of CNG in the cars in Goa, because I understand Goa is going to be a very environmental friendly state. But if you see the infrastructure usage of car, it is going up. That environmental is again going to be a tough time now. So maintain this future environment for our future generation. What we have done, we have come out with some kind of proposal for the CNG also, and that launching of this Goa Green Drive, I have met all the stakeholders like car dealers, fitters and OMCs to make this, how we can make this CNG Goa Green Drive more and more effective. So for that, and you see the usage of this Goa, how the CNG performance has gone from 21, last year it was 48,000 sale per in quarter, which has gone 10 times, like 5,50,000. This shows very clear there is a clear potential for using the CNG in the cars. But provided for make it more and more enhanced, collaborative, we have also come out with some kind of proposal to make this CNG more and more attractive and viable for the users. And that users, we have launched the scheme in a way that we have last time 10 days back we have met all the stakeholders to make them aware that how we are going to make this CNG more and more professionally available and reliability, availability and everything. So these are the current situation we have over now. We have 6 CNG stations at different 3 BPCL and 1 HP and 2 Indian Oil retail outlet. But using and seeing the requirement of the people in Goa, and considering that there will be a future potential in this Goa, we have made some 4 more CNG stations in the coming nearby areas. So to make this event and make this CNG more and more effective uses, I have made some kind of program on the CNG drive, and that CNG drive I will just show you that what kind of initiative we have taken or we are taking for make CNG more usable, conventional and required, and to meet the requirement of the local people, including the taxi operator and whatever. So from this October 25th, we are going to launch till 31st some of the schemes, some of the promotional offers which we are going to have, and this could be in the form of so many options we have been able to promote. And you see, we are making so many attractive training sessions to the car dealers. We are also opening some new stations. We are also providing awareness program, because we understand that availability of CNG in Goa is there, but it is not much publicized and people are not much aware about it. So make more and more availability. We are making some kind of awareness program to the retail outlet, some awareness program to the car dealers and retrofitters. And for that we have made them aware about it, and we have done some kind of MOU signing with understanding that this collaborative effort by these all stakeholders like car dealers, retrofitters and OMC will be able to make our CNG effort more attractive and viable in the city of Goa. So if you go through this, we have done, we are not only that, we are also going to make some kind of UI publication. That publication will come out for opening up more and more CNG station on private partner basis. We call it dealer owned, dealer operated. This very soon we'll have some kind of expression of interest in the newspaper in Goa, of asking to people who have got their potential, who have got their option available, they can be come forward to put their investment to make this Goa more and CNG availability. And similarly, if you see about the CNG festival, this CNG fest, we are from our GNGPL side, we are going to contribute some of the small token amount, but this is going to be happen more and more because apart from this GNGPL, some more companies, if you show the next slide, some car dealer, some retrofitter, they have also come forward to join our hands and to make it collaborative. So whenever there is a new car purchased by an individual or anybody who is looking forward to retrofitting in the CNG kit in the car, they will be somehow get commercial benefited in terms of either in a small token of 2,500 from GNGPL, or it could be more from the car dealer side, or it could be more from the retrofitter. So these are the car dealer situation here. We have already reached to a conclusion and we have already concluded the understanding between these, that Sai Motors and Sai Point Cars, these Counter Automobiles of Hyundai and Nike Motors from the Mahindra, and these Maruti, Hyundai, these are the car dealers who have actually started selling vehicles with fitted with the CNG. So from these, of course, there are some more also in the pipeline. We are in the advanced discussions, some more car dealer showroom. But these have already, we have concluded our understanding, and they have started this from the 25th October. We will be able to get a car retrofitted with them. From good amount of discount or whatever we have in our system, we will be able to provide that. Apart from that, retrofitter is also one of the key points for the business of this CNG, and they have also come forward to join this hand and make their contribution as well. And this contribution may be in the form of some discount when they go for the fitting of the, either in old car, in new car, for the retrofitting of this CNG kit. So these are the benefits, and petrol pump have already been signed in MOU that they will be providing some kind of fast-tag arrangement using this sale of CNG through a fast-tag arrangement. So these establishment, these agreements, we have reached to a conclusion, and this is already in place. We are moving forward from October on 25th October to 31st of December. This system will be in place. So making this more and more attractive and more usable, we would request you to, if you have any question or all something, we are happy to answer you for any kind of you have doubt or something. And apart from that, I want to give some message to the people in Goa that there had been some miscommunication in the last 1 month, that the people, GNG people, not providing the gas. Of course, we are able to reach 10,000 plus people, but we are supplying gas to 2,800, and we have already reached to the touch base to the 5,600. But nevertheless, we are also going forward to make our concentrated effort to reach to the customers who have been impacted with the GNGPL, but still not be able to use the gas because we are not able to reach them. But in the next 6 months down the line, we are making our all efforts to make the pipeline availability of gas to them, and very soon those who have not been using gas will have a gas in their kitchen shortly with this connection, because in Goa the work starts 3 months there is some digging ban, 3 months there is some permission issue, but overcome all we have done, and now we are focusing on this for those customers who have been able, still waiting for that, but their wait will not be more longer, and they will be very soon have their kitchen connected with the natural gas. With this, thank you very much for all, and if you have any question, please let me know.
गोवा में पिछले कुछ दिन में जो सीएनजी अवेलेबल है, पर सीएनजी कार्स अभी तक अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है, क्या रीजन है इसके पीछे? बिकॉज आप एक ही और प्रमोट कर रहे हैं पर दूसरे जो यूज करने वाले ये वही नहीं है, तो जो सीएनजी भरते ज्यादा से टूरिस्ट जो महाराष्ट्र से वगैरह आते हैं वही ज्यादा यूज करते हैं, क्या रीजन है?
Perfect. Your point is well that people only coming CNG demand in Goa is floating coming from Maharashtra, Karnataka they use. Number one, the availability issue was there. It was a limited 4-5 CNG station in the last 5 years. It has to be more and more. So if you expand your CNG station availability at more location, definitely it will be make people aware that now CNG is available if all nooks and corner. This was the one reason that availability of now it has gone up to all areas. So we are expanding more CNG station in Ponda and Panjim and one in Kalangut, so that people should be more aware about it. Since see, if it is available at every available place, easily available, then people definitely will go for that. So there was some concern initially from the people from going forward from conventional fuel, diesel, petrol to CNG. There was a concern whether CNG will be available or not. But now, since Government of India are also making a huge drive to make all the highways connected with the CNG station. So we have 4 more CNG stations available, and then of course the people will in Goa definitely will have CNG and will have more and more demand availability of that. One more reason he will take.
एक चीज़ मैं बताना चाहूँगा आपके क्वेश्चन के ऊपर। महाराष्ट्र में अगर देखें, मुंबई में देखें तो सीएनजी पिछले 15 साल से बिक रहा है, 20 साल से बिक रहा है। गोवा में सीएनजी आए हुए सिर्फ 2 साल हुए, 3 साल हुए, उसमें भी 2 साल कोविड था तो कोई कुछ ज़्यादा हुआ नहीं। सो दैट इज़ द मेन रीज़न कि गोवा में अवेयरनेस नहीं है सीएनजी के बारे में। अभी अवेयरनेस आ चुका है, सीएनजी बिकना चालू हो गया। यू सी द ग्रोथ, अगर आप ग्रोथ देखो जो सर ने बताया था, इट हैज़ इंक्रीज बाई 10 टाइम्स। और ये ग्रोथ हमारा जो प्रोजेक्शन है, दिस इज गोइंग टू इन द सेम एक्सपोनेंशियल वे नियर फ्यूचर। तो अभी ये होने वाला है एक्सप्लोर।
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि जो सीएनजी कार गोवा में अभी तक इधर दिखाई नहीं दे रहे, जो भी कस्टमर से बेस है आपका महाराष्ट्र और कर्नाटक से, सो इसके लिए क्या प्रयास रहेगा? बिकॉज अगर यहाँ पे लोकल्स लोगों के लिए सीएनजी कार्स अवेलेबिलिटी कैसे प्लान्स रहेगा इसके?
तो इसी के ऊपर हमने सीएनजी के जो कार शोरूम डीलर्स है गोवा में, जैसे अगर आप देखें कार डीलर्स है साई सर्विस, साई पॉइंट, सो दिस आर द कंपनीज वो गाड़ी बेच रहे हैं सीएनजी। उनका भी यही कंसर्न था कि गोवा में हम लोग गाड़ी नहीं बेच पाए। मारुति की खुद की रेट्रोफिटेड सीएनजी गाड़ी आती है, हुंडई ने भी चालू कर दिया है, सब लोग ने चालू किया हुआ है। और ये डीलर के भी सेम पॉइंट थे कि गाड़ी नहीं बिक रही हमारी। तो यही था, इट इज लाइक चिकन एंड एग स्टोरी। गाड़ी इसलिए नहीं बिक रही बिकॉज लोग गोवा में बोल रहे हैं कि सीएनजी मिलता किधर है, इसलिए गाड़ी नहीं बिक रही। और सीएनजी स्टेशन इसलिए नहीं खोल रहे बिकॉज सीएनजी सेल नहीं है। अभी हम लोग ये बोल रहे हैं कि अभी हमने सीएनजी स्टेशन खोलना चालू कर दिया है, 6 स्टेशन ऑलरेडी कमीशन है, आने वाले टाइम में 10 हो जाएंगे ये नंबर। और कुछ समय के बाद हम लोग जैसे पॉलिसी रिफॉर्म्स कर रहे हैं, जैसे गोवा के जो बिजनेसमैन है उनको भी अपॉर्चुनिटी दिया जाएगा, वो खुद के सीएनजी स्टेशन खोल सकता है अंडर डोडो मॉडल। सो ये एक बहुत ही बिग बैंग रिफॉर्म्स है गोवा ड्राइव्स ग्रीन कैंपेन के अंदर, जिसमें आपका जो सवाल है हम उसी को एड्रेस कर रहे हैं। गोवा में ज्यादा से ज्यादा सीएनजी व्हीकल रोड पे आए उसके। और अनदर रीजन इज दैट कि जो पोल्यूशन का जो इफेक्ट है मेजर इज दैट कि सीएनजी व्हीकल कंपेयर टू पेट्रोल एंड डीजल व्हीकल इज एमिट्स वेरी लेस पोल्यूशन। सो दैट इज व्हाई वी आर प्रमोटिंग दिस ड्राइव एंड दिस कैंपेन।
माय सेकंड क्वेश्चन इज रिलेटेड टू द सीएनजी रेट, बिकॉज पहले बहुत बड़े बातें होते हैं सीएनजी यूज करने के लिए। बाद में अभी बॉम्बे में ये सिचुएशन दिख रहा है कि सीएनजी के रेट्स बढ़ते जा रहे, इसको कैसे देख रहे हैं स्पेशली गोवा में?
रेट्स के बारे में अगर इफ यू सी एज सर हैज मेंशन्ड, सीएनजी के जो रेट्स होते हैं डोमेस्टिक प्रायोरिटी सेक्टर्स के, इट इज बीन डिसाइडेड बाय द मिनिस्ट्री। पेट्रोलियम प्लानिंग एनालिटिकल सेल इसके रेट डिसाइड करता है। जस्ट टू गिव यू फ्यू पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ दिस रेट, जनवरी और अगर लेट अस से कंपेयर हम लोग मार्च में रेट देखें और अक्टूबर में रेट देखें तो बेसिक गैस कॉस्ट है दैट हैज इंक्रीज बाय 3 टाइम्स, 300 गुना हुआ है बाय गवर्नमेंट ऑफ मतलब पीपीएसी, जो इंटरनेशनल प्राइस मार्केट से लिंक होता है। बट जो सीएनजी के प्राइसेस है दैट इज इंक्रीज ओनली बाय 1.5 टाइम्स। सो कंपनी ने सारे प्राइसिंग जितना भी कॉस्ट बढ़ा है वो पास ऑन नहीं किया बिकॉज ये वॉलेटिलिटी है इंटरनेशनल मार्केट में। हो सकता है कुछ टाइम के बाद जैसे सर ने बोला रेट्स कम हो जाएंगे। दूसरी बात आपने जो महाराष्ट्र की, महाराष्ट्र में जो वैट इज 3%, कर्नाटक में जो सीएनजी के ऊपर वैट है वो 5.5% है, गोवा में वैट इज 12.5%। तो हमने भी बात किया हुआ मिनिस्ट्री से, गोवा में हम लोग बात कर रहे हैं कि वैट का रेट रिड्यूस कम हो जाता है तो दैट बेनिफिट कैन बी पास ऑन टू द कस्टमर और उसकी वजह से रेट कम नीचे आ सकते हैं।
गोवा में आपने बताया कि गोवा में पेट्रोल डीजल के रेट कम है और सीएनजी के ऊपर जो वैटेज ज्यादा है, गवर्नमेंट से कुछ बात करेंगे इसके बारे में?
Yes, we are already having a series of discussion with all the levels, even from government officials, from secretary level to principal secretary, VAT commissioner. But through this also, I would like to push that government should be considering that we should have a tax structure in line with the neighboring states like Karnataka and Maharashtra. That will make a complete game changer for all the CNG industries. 12% versus 3% and 5% is a huge difference. Although we are trying hard, but I need you people also to get government to push on this line.
सर, ये दिनों में काफी इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल्स आते हैं, तो आपको लगता नहीं कि इम्पैक्ट गिरेगा? क्या इम्पैक्ट होगा?
लेकिन लोग ज्यादातर इलेक्ट्रिक व्हीकल पे मूव ऑन कर रहे हैं ताकि सीएनजी जोड़।
Yes, you see this situation came when CNG vehicle was launched in 2000. People were always looking forward that CNG will come and then it will eat away the petrol car region. Nothing happened. Even still we are using the petrol car in the same fashion. Same way here also, petrol, diesel car, even CNG car and EV will all play together. It depends upon the people who makes economics. It depends on the person who is affordable to buy the EV car, which is more costly as the highest cost selling. EV cars is most costly. So it is up to the demand and supply and as well as the affordability and operating cost. So to अगर आप सबको कंपेयर करिएगा ओवर ए पीरियड ऑफ टाइम, यू विल फाइंड दैट द सीएनजी सेगमेंट इज मोर एंड मोर इकोनॉमिकल एंड कन्वेंशनल. इसलिए अभी आप दिल्ली मॉडल ले लीजिए, चाहे मुंबई का मॉडल लीजिए, अपार्ट फ्रॉम हैविंग सीएनजी कार, स्टिल पीपल आर यूजिंग पेट्रोल डीजल कार विच एवर इज हैज. नाउ आफ्टर गोइंग फॉरवर्ड, ऑफ कोर्स देयर विल बी अ कंपटीशन बिटवीन ईवी एज वेल एज सीएनजी एंड देन ग्रेजुअली इट विल गो डाउन.
Sir, it's been 5 years you are launching various campaigns in Goa. So how many Goans got employment?
Goa employment, definitely. GNGPL has been able to create so many infrastructure, laying pipeline, and you can say the company wise. But it is just beginning of this 5 years. So it will take time to get some more and more people to get connected with the company and as development of the infrastructure. This is not a very short notice. We can do everything in a short span, but it will take some time. But people will get opportunities to work in company or all the basic infrastructure connected like CNG station or having some kind of private CNG station coming up forward. People get opportunity to work on this employment as well.
So as company grow, Goans will get employment for this company.
You can see company, all subsidiary companies who are working for the CGD like pipeline laying, manufacturing companies, retrofitter companies, they are all business opportunity. New venture is coming up like this. It is not only that we will be creating the job opportunities. It is a ecosystem which will develop all the way from top to bottom and get this employment connected with this at different levels.
अभी आपने प्रेजेंटेशन में ऐसा बताया कि डोमेस्टिक सीएनजी और ज़्यादा तो सोसाइटी में है, हाउसहोल्ड जो इंडिविजुअल्स है वहाँ पे, तो रीजन बता सकते हैं हाउसहोल्ड इंडिविजुअल्स?
I could not get you.
जो सीएनजी कनेक्शन, डोमेस्टिक सीएनजी कनेक्शन है ना?
No, it is a PNG, not CNG.
ओके, पीएनजी जो कनेक्शन है वो ज़्यादा तो सोसाइटीज में है, जो हाउसहोल्ड्स है इंडिविजुअल्स वहाँ पे?
No, it is not like that. We have covered individual household also. Of course, it is a cost to us, but we have not left anybody and we have not targeted only a society like high-rise or something like that. No, we have also tried to connect individual Bangalore also. Of course, individual Bangalore takes a lot of that effort from us because for single connection, we have to lay the same infrastructure development. But we are doing household individual Bangalore as well and as well as society as well. But only thing is that Bangalore should remain available for taking this gas because most of the Bangalore are either people are not available, but societies we are definitely targeting.
कॉमन हाउस?
Common houses. Yes, we are targeting both.
Yes.
किसी को मना नहीं करते हैं, जो भी बोलता है खुद डाल देते हैं.
Sir,
Yeah.
can I ask you, since you have a joint venture with petroleum,
White.
has Natural Gas Regulatory Board authorized you to supply across North Goa or only in entire Goa?
Yes, it was a North Goa and Ponda. These are the two areas where Natural Gas PNGRB, Petroleum Natural Gas Regulatory Board, has authorized us in 2016 and 17. This company was formed to cater the CGT development.
Not whole of Goa,
Not Goa. South
Not
Goa is
Goa
with
is
somebody else.
Different company.
somebody else.
Yeah, it is Indian Adani Gas.
And this gas, piped gas, compared to LPG, cost-wise, how much is
cost wise, let my finance team clear.
सर आज की तारीख पे द कॉस्ट वाइज पीएनजी कनेक्शन पीएनजी का जो प्राइस है इट इज ऑलमोस्ट 10% चीपर देन द एलपीजी प्राइस. सो इट इज और ये रहेगा. पीएनजी विल ऑलवेज रिमेन चीपर टू एलपीजी बिकॉज गवर्नमेंट इज प्रमोटिंग. यू सी द विजन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया 6.7% से लेके गवर्नमेंट वांट्स टू इंक्रीज द शेयर ऑफ नेचुरल गैस टू ऑलमोस्ट अराउंड 15% बिकॉज दिस इज अ क्लीनर फ्यूल. And we are working towards the direction of the government of India, vision of India, Gas for India, to promote natural gas. And government is also in this direction. So आपका जो सिलेंडर का जो रेट है वो उससे पीएनजी आपका cheaper रहेगा.
I have a question about your 5,000 odd customers, gas-fired customers. These are in Ponda and Panjim or any other places also?
Including both. 2,800. Almost 1,400, you can say 50-50 both, in Ponda and Panjim both.
Okay, what about expanding to other towns of North Goa, other towns and villages?
Which, just name the town.
It depends on your plan. I do not know your plans. Where do you
No,
plan
my
to
plan is
expand?
very simple, that first of all we have to cater this Panjim area where we have a cluster of people, housing societies, Ponda also. Then going forward we'll go for Prorim and Mapsa, and then, because it's a long-term process, we cannot do infrastructure a very short span of time. This company is almost 5th year operation. So, of course, plan is to connect not only 10,000. It will be, every year we will be adding 1,000 plus customer to make. But for that, we need first infrastructure to be in place. Apart from that, if infrastructure led, people will come forward. Yes, but people should be coming forward to take this connection. Those societies where, if you see the societies, almost 50% people are using, 50% is still not using.
Okay.
So that's I want to make a push from you guys, that at least make people awareness that if everything is available, why people are not only 50% user.
So that brings me to my second question. You have 5,000 odd customers who are gasified.
Yes.
But they are not using the service. Only 2,800 are using.
Correct.
Why are the remaining not using?
That's the reason I want to understand. People are not coming forward. Still, they might having some concern that either they are not here or they may be using LPG or their LPG is still not exhausted. But my simple request, there is some kind of communication or should be circulating to them that they should immediately switch from LPG to PNG if everything is available at their kitchen level.
Have you all tried reaching?
Yes, we are making every day people calling. My one marketing officer is working on day and night to make the people, and of course it has gone up. Earlier there was some 2,000 plus, now we have reached to 2,800 people. So people are coming forward, but it should be with higher space. It is not too much away. It should be met with greater speed and something people should do first.
So I think there is some apprehension in the minds of people because whether will it be available for 24 hours, one, and what is the security deposit if I want to have it?
For DPNG, number one, the first point, it is 24/7 available. Because LPG, you may have an option to either you have a second cylinder or you have to borrow from somebody. But in case of PNG, it is always available because it is coming through a pipeline network. So there is no question of 24/7 non-availability, number one. Number two, your question is security deposit. So security deposit, it is also a mandate given by the government of India. It is already 5,500 is a mandate security deposit, and that is the only we take it on a refundable basis. For the connection start, we need only 500 rupees for the registration. 5,500 we take the security deposit. Even for LPG also you have to pay some security deposit, and that security deposit only because we have to put some our system like meter installation regulator. That is the cost for that. That's the reason we take it security deposit. And the same security deposit for the commercial. Because for them 5,500, for them it may be 1 lakh or maybe 1,50,000 for the commercial usage, because their usage is more than 10 cylinder per day or maybe 15 cylinder per day. So for that security deposit we have made a policy that okay, if you don't want to pay the security deposit, make it adjusted in this without any interest, make it adjusted in the billing, every monthly billing, and at that 10%, 15% cheaper cost of PNG will adjust the additional security deposit, and over a period of time he will be free of any kind of compulsion or burden of the security deposit down the line after 6 months. No, no help at all. Nothing. It is more safer. Why I am telling you? Because The moment it gets leak also, somehow, it will go away because it's lighter than LPG. LPG, it will get a cloud in your kitchen, but this will be very light and easy to go away out of your premises.
Lighter than air.
Lighter than air. So it is much safer and convenient from the LPG.
Suppose एक फैमिली में कोई अस्थमा पेशेंट हुआ तो उसके हेल्थ पर कोई इफेक्ट होता है क्या?
No, not at all. Nothing.
तो रिड्यूस होने का क्या कारण है? कस्टमर्स रिड्यूस होने का क्या कारण?
That's the reason why people are awareness is problem. People should come forward, and we are also developing our infrastructure. So both together. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for all coming in short notice.